Being in a relationship is not easy. And being in a relationship is a responsibility, because the toxic energies that one of the persons in the couple have are transferred to the other. And guess what? These toxic energies control our moods, our actions and reactions. A young couple in their 20s came for a session. I put them side by side, and during the healing session I saw that the deep energy blockages that one person of the couple have, the other have it. Why? Because in intimate relationships, when we have sex, these toxic energies transfer from the person who originally acquired them to the other one. After the session, a very interesting conversation happened. The gentleman told me, I feel very light. I feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. Of course, because those energy blockages were released, moved out from his body. And the lady, she saw a purple light like a tunnel. That's what she said. And then she started crying, because I knew they both needed help in the heart. I don't know the details. However, I am pretty sure they have a disagreement, a fight or something. That's why the lady was crying. However, after the session, she felt much better, both of them. And this is what I told them. Being in a relationship is not easy. And being in a relationship is a responsibility, because the toxic energies that one of the persons in the couple have are transferred to the other when we have intimacy. Let's put an example. Let's say that John likes to drink and gets drunk. When we get drunk, our mind is blank. We don't have conscious control of our body, of our mind. And our aura, which is the energy shield that we have to protect ourselves from those toxic energies, is weakened. And there are places that we have no energy, and through those holes or cracks, these conscious forms of energy that are energy parasites get attached to our bodies, usually on the second chakra or the hara, below the navel, or the solar plexus. And both of them have these energy blockages, entities, in the second chakra, and deep pain, energy blockages in their hearts. The responsibility in a couple is to take responsibility of our energy, to have a clean energy, so we don't affect our partner. And the other example that I gave is if Mary smokes marijuana, she will get those toxic energies or entities. These entities are energies that are conscious and are intelligent, and they need energy to live. And guess what? Our energy centers or chakras are the best meal or food for them. That's why they are waiting for us to be weak. When we get drunk, we smoke marijuana or other drugs, and they attach to our body. Other ways to get these entities attached is when we are under heavy prescription medications, like psychiatric medications. Of course, having sex, this is why it's so dangerous and unhealthy to be promiscuous. Because every time you have sex with someone, you get all the toxicity of this person. This is why when you see a man or a woman who are promiscuous, you see it in their eyes, in their face. We cannot hide that because we see the mix of energies. They are not themselves. And then I told them, I am telling you this without judgment, without blame, because there is nothing to blame, nothing to judge. It's for you to educate. A few days ago, I had a client, and she told me all her emotional traumas. And one that really broke my heart, she told me, I had an accident, I was hit by a car, I was bleeding in the hospital, I went to my home, and my partner was with me, and he wanted to have sex with me. And I think he raped me. Since that day, years ago, I cannot have a romantic relationship. All this energy, all this love, all this passion, desire, die. Why? Because of the big emotional blockage of that evil act. How on earth you want to have sex with a woman that is in pain, just have an accident. You have to be out of your mind. And this is for all men. We need to be respectful with women. I was telling this couple not to blame about anything because we don't have this information. And the reason I am doing this video is to educate people, especially young people, how these toxic energies are transferred between couples. And if somebody is not responsible to keep the energy clean, we are affecting the other person. I remember about 2 years after I got divorced, a great healer friend of mine who can see the energy out of the blue, and that shocked me. We were talking on the phone, she called me and she said, "Carlos, it's very good that you're not sleeping around." I said, "How on earth does she know?" "Because she can see my energy." About 3 years later, she told me, we were talking about these entities transferred with sexual activities. And she said, "Why do you think I am celibate?" Because she cannot find a man that she likes that is free of these toxic energies. This is the extent of the seriousness of these toxic energies. Now, how do you know if you get an entity from someone else you have sex? I had this client that came one day and she said, "I've been on and off in a relationship with this man. Every time that I have sex with him, I feel terrible. I feel weak, I don't feel myself. This is why I'm coming for a session." So, if you're in a relationship and every time that you make love, you don't feel well, there is a reason why. If you have a clean energy, you are energetic, you are at peace, your mind is sharp, and all of a sudden you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship, and you lose all yourself. You lose your energies, you start feeling weak, your brain is not working properly. And guess what? These toxic energies control our moods, our actions and reactions. After my explanation to this couple, we did an energy clearing process where they bring an item that they don't like in their life. Usually it's an emotional item in the realm of energy. And by bringing that and this process called the pulse, I learned from Jordan, the energy healer that healed my son in one day from a terrible autoimmune disease, it removes these energy blockages. And they felt much better. We have to be responsible of our energies. And it's not only with our romantic partner. We transfer this energy to our kids. Another great healer that I know told me, she was divorced, every time that my son goes to my ex, he comes with these energies from all his partners because he likes to be promiscuous. So, and I have to be cleaning him every single time. This is very serious. The energy that we have is transmitted to our children, to our romantic partners, and if we have a friend who is not strong enough in his or her energy field, we may transfer our toxic energies. Think about it. Be responsible. This is why promiscuity is so dangerous and unhealthy, and we need to be responsible for our energies because of our partners, because of our children, because of our family, because of this community. If you have a question regarding this subject that is unfortunately not very well taught or spread, just write your question under this video and I will be more than happy to answer. If I need to do another video to explain that, I will do that. See you soon.